Alrighty, so I came across this experiment online where the premise was all about reconnecting with nature. And basically put, the way it works is you find a tree um, and you spend 2 minutes with it, connecting with it, either leaning against it, hand touching it, hugging it, whatever way, as long as I guess you're making physical contact with the tree and, um, you know, describing your thoughts and feelings and how the experience felt. So I figured I'd give it a go and document what happened. So 2 minutes on the clock. All right, 2 minutes on the clock, and we'll see what happens. Starting now. And there you go. 2 minutes all done. So, how would I describe that experience? I think it went a little bit differently than I thought. I wasn't sure if I was going to, be fully immersed. I'm a busy kind of guy and have a lot of thoughts in my head like all the time. And I guess the first part, my thought process started sort of equally as noisy. I was thinking about, what I need to do after this, that it's cold, things like that, just more to-do list type sort of noise that goes on in, your head every day. But, as things went on, as the time sort of progressed, despite how brief it was, everything sort of faded away, and I just ended up enjoying the sort of serenity, or perhaps just the stillness of a moment where I didn't have to think about anything else. It's really funny because I remember thinking, wow, it's a bit colder, and that sort of that slight focus into the temperature is what really connected me to the nature thoughts that I ended up having during this little exercise as well, which is when all those noisy thoughts started to fade away. And I was left with just listening to the birds chirping around me, and, the other surrounding sounds. My brain sort of concentrated on the cold touch of the tree's bark, and it just felt nice. It genuinely just felt really, really good to be present in a moment that had no stakes. There was nothing to do. There was no check. There was no, checkbox I was trying to. Sorry, I'm getting eaten by mozzies. There was no checkbox that I needed to accomplish. It was just me for 2 minutes against this bad boy. You know what I mean? So, it was nice. It was good. And I think it's something I may continue to do, honestly, because stealing away 2 minutes of a day to just be present within nature, within a moment. There was no, additional music. If you're someone like me who, has a soundtrack going like 24/7, there was none of that. It was just the ambient sound, and I guess the backing track that I had just then was purely nature itself. And it was lovely. It was a lovely listen. And this whole exchange was what, and I guess this whole experience was enlightening, relaxing, and rather fun. I've done this at sunset, and so it just feels very tranquil. I'd be interested to see what this would like if a similar experience, how it would feel at a different time of day, to see if that, affects my thoughts in any way, or the overall experience. But who knows? Who knows? But there you go. That's the experience that I had after 2 minutes touching a tree. Yeah, I hope to see even more people doing this. You know what I mean? I'm sort of tucked away in my neighborhood right now, but it'd be hilarious. Hilarious probably isn't the word I'd use. It'd be really fun to see, people recording themselves hugging trees. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, that's this. Go touch some trees. Touch some trees. Go touch some trees.